poo. No, 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 no. Don't do that. Don't do that. No! 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 I will flog Booby. No! No! Ouch!
I am who I'm meant to be.
Hey guys, good day. This is a Wednesday. I've been at home, and it's because of, I don't know if you guys can see him, Bube. He has been down, he has been stooling since Friday, and this is Wednesday. It has not stooling, sorry. He has been vomiting, throwing up since Friday, and it has not stopped up till now. Even that's okay. On Saturday, we were on admission and were discharged. And since then, I've been at home. Thankfully, my boss at work gave me 1 week off. It was initially 2 days, but when he came to my house safe and saw the condition of the boy, it's not like it's too bad, but he lost a lot of strength and is beginning to regain strength. Right now, I'm just backing him. He just finished feeding. I'm just praying and hopeful that he doesn't throw this up. He's beginning to gain himself, regain strength, because I've been giving him Oral B and the drug that they told us to give him. Although he's also too thin, I think that is also part of the problem, but it has not been easy for me. Somi is in school, so I want to quickly go and bring him back. His school is not far from my house, just a stone throw, like 2 buildings after my house. So I just want to go pick him up, and then today's Wednesday, we'll prepare for service by 4 o'clock. My voice is kind of cracked, guys. How have you guys been? Thank you all for sticking around with me, supporting me, and for those who have not subscribed to my channel and you've been watching my video, please do so by clicking that subscribe button. Okay, also when you watch my video, try and leave me a comment so that I always know that you have watched it. So I hope you have seen my last video where I've made my schedule of how my channel will be. Like, I think that video should be, I titled it, it has not gone up. By the time you're watching this video, it must have gone up, but as of now that I'm making this video, it has not gone up. So I think I'm going to title it 2019 review and 2020 in view. Okay, so please just do the needful: subscribe, comment, like, and share. I'll talk to you guys pretty soon. So we are just going to be stepping out right now. It's already 1:30, so that I go pick Somi up. They'll have some time to rest, play together, because Bobby has been all alone. Me, I've been busy with my phone. He has been sleeping. I know when Somi comes back, he will want to play with his brother, and then before we get ready and go for midweek service. So that is it. I just came up here to tell you guys hi, and how have you been doing? Let's go. Guys, hi. Today is Friday. That's why I'm wearing this native. Are you seeing her hair? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So guys, I have a gist to tell you guys, but as it stands now, I'm looking for somewhere cool that we'll go and sit down and talk to you guys about it. So it's been a long time that I picked up my phone to actually vlog because I've been busy. I'm actually at work now, so I had a little free time and I decided to gist you people. So the gist is actually about my son Bube. Bube is fine now. The other time you guys knew that he was sick, but he's fine now. They are in school, him and Somi. So I want to go and look for a very cool place where I'll sit down and gist with you guys and tell you what actually happened in the hospital, because I think Nigerian hospitals are scams. No bad to the good ones, but generally. Hey guys, I've gotten to this cool place. I think there are flowers here. I think it's a very lovely sight. Wow. And the breeze, are you seeing how my clothes is flying? The breeze here is like so warming and calming, even with the sun. You know, I'm feeling like I'm in the abroad. So I had a little break from work. That's why I decided to come out here and gist you guys. Sorry guys if you hear any sound. See my hair. See guys, I have not really seen this hair to know exactly how it looks like. I made it last night, like around, I finished with the hair around 10 p.m. in the night. I started by to 9, yeah. So I just did this bantu knot. I wasn't in the mood. I would have filmed it for you guys to see, but it was pretty simple. Maybe some other time I'll make it and film it for you guys to see, okay? So before I talk too much guys, it was I think it's about 2 weeks now since Bube was sick, because I think that's the last time I actually picked my phone to vlog. So I got back from work like a Friday. Today is exactly 2 weeks on a Friday. So my sister-in-law's help normally pick them, him and the brothers Bube, Somi, from school. So once I come back from work, I'll just head on to their house and pick them. So I picked them and then got to my house. On a good day, if I open my door, in fact once I open the door, he will want to come down himself. So he refused to come down, so I dropped him, normal thing, so that he would start playing and feeling free and running about. And he started crying that he wanted me to carry him back. So I carried him back, and immediately I carried him up. Next thing was, wow, he just vomited all over the place, all over my body. And it was cereal, because I put Cerelac for him to school. So I was like, this one Bube is vomiting like this. Does it mean that maybe they just finished feeding him like not too long ago and maybe the food did not digest well? I said, oh, no problem. What I did was I went and brought Chi Exotic. He likes taking Chi Exotic, so I gave him to drink. He drank it, and immediately he finished it, the last sip, he vomited again. What is going on? I was worried. I cleaned him up again. Then I brought water. I gave him water to drink. After drinking the water, another throwing up. Then I became worried and I checked his teeth, because I know some children, when they are teething, they always throw up like that. Sorry guys, let me dap my face. Tommy also was running temperature. The father was going to buy drugs for them that time, so I had to tell him that, see the condition of thing, this boy is vomiting, so he can get drugs. He was always asking for water. Then when I give him water to drink, he would throw up again. That was how he was doing until in the night. In fact, until the next morning, he was throwing up. Once he threw up, he will ask for water. I'll give him water. He will still throw up again. But we now had to buy ORS for him, because I know when children are vomiting, you just give them to replenish, that kind of thing. When my husband now came, I now told him that this thing is too much, and I don't think it's good to do self-medication. Let's just take him to the hospital. So the hospital close to my house, we were calling the doctor. The doctor refused to pick.
early momo, we called him again. He refused to pick. So Hoppy was like, if we go there now, maybe he's not around. Probably he's not around. The nurses there will now come and be doing experiments with our son. So we now took him to like a general hospital. That hospital is, I think it's a missionary hospital because they said it's owned by a Catholic. So when we got there, we met the doctor, we explained the situation, they took our reports and blah blah blah. And moreover, that same hospital is where my husband has NHIS. If you don't know what NHIS is, it's National Health Insurance Scheme, where every month they collect certain amount of money from your salary for medical issues. So anytime the person is sick or any of the family member is sick, when you go there, they just charge you 10% of your main bill. Then that is it. Then the pension NHIS health insurance scheme will have to now pay the hospital. I think that is how it's being done. So but the thing was, Bube is just 1 year plus. We have not registered him for NHIS. We have not updated the stuff to include him there. So we didn't mind, and we just went. Moreover, anyhow, the cost now, our own is let him just get well. So when we got there, the doctor was saying, he's dehydrated, we need to admit him, and this, that, and this. Okay, that was now a Saturday. So, and there was no food in the house. I'm supposed to go to work the next week. In fact, I felt disorganized because I've not washed for the week. Their school uniform, everything. I've not washed, I've not cooked, I've not cleaned. And the next day was Sunday. We have to go to church. So we're now explaining to the doctor that, see, we cannot sleep over. Just take care of this boy. You can give him a drug that will calm this thing down so that we can continue with the oral drip. If you insist of giving him the normal drip, no problem. When the drip is, when he's done with taking the drip, we can go home. The doctor said, no, that is not their policy, that they must admit us, that if we don't want them to admit us, that we should carry our child and go. Guys. So we're like, how can you say that? Is it by force to be admitted? So the nurses were like, that is how parents will now be negligent because of their selfishness. You are thinking about yourself, you're not thinking about your baby. And many babies have died in this hospital because of this kind of thing. This, that. We're like, bro, okay, no problem. Admit us, but we are not going to sleep over. The doctor said, I've told you, it's not our policy, this, that. Okay, no problem. Instead of us staying here to argue unnecessarily, let's just go. So we got to the ward, and then the nurses there started their own. Why did the nurse bring you people with together? They were supposed to inform them first, bring in some protocols. So we're like, please, this boy needs a medical attention. Attend to us and forget all those frivolities, and then attend to us. Let's know how we can do this. And this boy is losing strength. He has not eaten since yesterday that he got back from school, and that was like around 11 a.m. in the morning because we've been arguing all through. So he now said, okay, they start taking our own information again. The same information they took from the doctor, I told her the information is in the file you are holding. She said that is their own, that she needs to take her own. We did everything again, took way to do that. So at the end of the day, okay, let's go and take a room. They told us that there are no private rooms anymore. Why? That they have only one private room in the whole of children ward in that hospital. This is a very big hospital. This is not like a private hospital. I think it's a missionary hospital, and you people don't have rooms. It's a different thing to tell me that the private rooms are all occupied. This one you're telling me that it's just one room and someone is using it. We're mad. We said, what is the essence of admitting us? We were telling your doctor not to admit us, and now he insisted on admitting us. Now you want to take us to a public room, and there are a lot of children there because they said cholera was on the air. So we're angry. They now told us that we don't have any choice, that the nurses there were like, the doctor can even administer that there is this particular drug the doctor was supposed to give us, or injection. My husband got mad. He said, okay, let's go back. We got to the doctor again. We told the doctor was like, are the nurses now trying to teach him his work, that kind of thing. At the end of the day, this doctor insisted, and we later entered the general room. Windows dilapidated, no pillow. I had to go back home. I had to bring my bedsheet and pillow and some other stuffs, and then we stayed there. They now, okay, time to now bring the drip. They don't have drip in the hospital. What? Like, how can you be playing with people's life? And you're saying that a lot of children have been dying, a lot of children have been coming to the hospital, and you don't have drip. This was not that. This drip just finished though. A lot of people are in the hospital complaining, shouting, no drip. That being said, my husband went and bought the drip. To put the things, I'm telling you that we were there doing unnecessary arguments, talking this, that. 2:00, this boy has not been given the drip, which I know that if we were in the house, the oral drip I was giving him will be sustaining him. Sure, you get. 2:00. We came around 11, around 10, around 10, and we're still arguing, and he was still vomiting. So they now gave us the drip later around 2. Okay, then they gave some injections and all that. He was still vomiting. In the evening, the nurses that came for night shift, night shift, now came and saw his file and was like, you said this boy is vomiting, but the doctor did not write the drugs that will stop the vomiting. We're like, what kind of human being, what kind of wicked people are this? Like, Nigerian hospital, I know this is not just our own experience, because I know a lot of people are also experiencing this kind of thing one way or the other wherever they are in Nigeria, because I know some hospitals definitely will do better, and I think it's mostly private hospitals, because their doctors, they don't really joke with their patients, because that is their private business. But these people, they are working for the government, so they feel like anything goes. But my concern was, why would this guy insist on admitting us because they want to make more money in the hospital, and you don't have the facilities for that? You don't have common drip that my husband went outside and bought for 250 naira. Yes, if they wanted to sell the drip for 1,000 naira, which is literally outrageous, but at least they have it. Do you get? So that was our concern. Now, the particular drug that is supposed to stop this baby from throwing up, you don't have it. They did not tell us to go and buy it. We asked for the name of the drug, and they refused to tell us the name of the drugs. Guys, is that not wickedness? So we now told the guy was like, maybe because of their policy, or maybe because of the way the doctor would take it, and he didn't want us to go to the doctor to start making issues and all that. And guys, though, remember I told you guys, we had drugs to give this boy, just that we did not want to do self-medication, so that if anything happened tomorrow, people will not say, you went to the pharmacy and they gave you drug and now you have killed your baby. So that was why we gingerly went to the hospital to make sure, so that since they said it's in the air, so that if it's a bacteria, they can actually have the particular drugs to kill that bacteria. That night, we still insisted, the doctor insisted, we insisted and said, if you don't leave us to go and come back tomorrow to continue with this, we are going to leave on our own volition. So the nurses now came and brought one form and said my husband should fill it, that it's he is refusing medical advice, that he should sign against refusing doctors' medical advice, so that they will discharge us. We said that is not our point. Our point is, we need you guys to take care of this baby, but we ain't gonna sleep in this I don't want to use bad words. We're not going to sleep in this room. The windows are bad, and that period was January period. The harmattan was still on. So we now want to come and cure diarrhea. Is it diarrhea or vomiting? We now want to come and cure one thing, and then we'll go home with another thing. Maybe the boy may catch cold there, and no facilities, no light. Okay, they had light because we left there around 10. As of that 10 o'clock, they offed the light. So the light is not going to be on again till the next morning, and I didn't have anything like torch. There was no way I could charge my phone, and you want me to come and sleep in that kind of place? That was how we carried our life, and we went home, although I did not even sleep. So thankfully, my sister-in-law was bringing us food, and then the one we were buying. So the next morning, 6 a.m., we got there. We got there again, another issue. The nurse in morning duty said that those in the night shift told her that we refused medical whatever. We said, check our file, is it what is written there? You people were there when the doctor came and told us to go, but that we should come back the next morning because of the injection they were supposed to give me. And guess what? This boy was still vomiting. It has not stopped because sorry guys. So because we did not finish that drip, the drip was condemned. We didn't take it again. So they now said they want to put another one. And if you see the way they put this in, it was in as in, it was not just moving at all. Like for over from 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. this drip has not gone half. So it was set in a way that you must spend one full day, as in morning and night, in the hospital for you to finish one single drip. We said no, we are not seeing any effect. So the guy was supposed to discharge us around 12 the next day. That was Sunday. So hubby left us and went to church, and then came back to discharge us in another case. They refused to carry our file, that we've been making trouble, at the end of the day, come and see bill. For which drug? And for which? So the nurse that came that morning when she was injecting my baby, and I asked her, what particular drug are you giving, injection are you giving now? She said it's anti-malaria. And then what have you been giving the other, all this while that people have been giving him drugs? He said it's antibiotics. Oh my God. We are complaining of another thing. Yes, quite alright, we did test. The test was not out, and you're already treating malaria. Yes, although they said everybody in Nigeria has a symptom of malaria in their system. But the major issue for us to come to this hospital, you people have not tackled it. This drip now, what is it meant for? Drip is supposed to give him strength after vomiting. So how is he going to stop vomiting? That was how we got angry. They did our bill and gave us one kind outrageous bill, guys. We shout. We talk. I don't blame the nurses. It's actually because most of the things inside there that they wrote there, the particular dog they are supposed to give the baby was not written. So what is actually going on? Nigeria, where are we heading on? Where are we heading to? Like, people's life, people are dying anyhow, people are losing their lives unnecessarily, even right in the hospital. I know someone I know came somewhere, came to the hospital with the baby too. That one, the baby didn't have vein, so they had to cut the baby's head to get vein for them to inject, for them to insert a drip. Now she went to them for them to cut the hair. They told her that they don't have razor. This woman said, okay, now my husband is not around now, so that at least my husband went to buy drip the other time. My husband is nowhere to be found now to go and buy razor of 20 naira, 10 naira. You people know that there are situations whereby some people may not have vein, you need to shave their hair, and you don't have razor. So you want me to carry my baby that you told me to remove my baby's clothes, because the baby was just wearing diaper. You want me to carry my baby and go and be looking for where to buy scissors, razor, or I should go and drop her on the bed and then go about looking for where I will buy razor? You guys will have to go and buy the razor, since you cannot provide it. Even if it's not your fault, you are the victims. Like, management was so poor in that hospital. So guys, that was how we carried our baby, and then we came back and we gave him the drugs, and within 2 days, guys, vomiting stopped. Started stopping small, and finally it stopped. And we're now talking about, because he had lost a lot of weight, we're now talking about how to make him regain weight and all that. So thankfully, my boss gave me 1 week off. I've told you guys earlier, and I took care of him, and then he went back. Now tell me, definitely one way or the other we have to always go to the hospital for checkups and all whatnot, But what is our fate in Nigeria, guys? This is really disheartening. Like, how are you supposed to be in the hospital, and then the reason for being in the hospital, they should have variety of drugs. And my concern was, that this particular situation has been occurring and reoccurring, and that period there was like an outbreak of cholera, and you guys did not have the medication. Are you doing it on purpose? You just want people to just sleep in the hospital unnecessarily when the hospital is not even comfortable enough. I don't even think that no matter how neat a hospital is with all those instruments, you may not really say that it's a comfortable place for you to stay. And guys, it was so bad. So I don't know. I don't even know how to describe the situation, because my Somi has actually gone to that hospital before and he was treated. We were really satisfied, but I don't know if it was with the set of people that were available at that particular time. So guys, I hope you have been enjoying my rant. Like God, I was supposed to have made this video a long time ago, but work, duty calls, my sister has traveled, so I'm home alone. Anytime I close from work and I get back home, it's another work altogether. So taking care of the children, taking care of house chores, I need to wake up to go the next day, to go to work the next day. So that's why when I got a little chance, I just came out to the car park. This is a car park, guys. So yeah, hope you enjoyed my video, hope you enjoyed my rants. Yeah, so if you have not subscribed to my channel to this point, please do so to subscribe to the channel. And if you love this video, if you love my rant, please give this video a huge thumbs up and share with friends in your social media platform, because I think if people get to hear about this, I don't know, because they should even know that people are actually complaining about all this, their recklessness in the hospital, so that authorities will work on it and try to change things in this Nigerian system. I really hope to see in Nigeria where people will be coming from other countries to even come and get medications in Nigeria, other than traveling now. It's really saddening. It's really bad. But yeah guys, I'll be ending this video here before they'll start looking for me. I'll be ending this video here. I hope you guys have enjoyed this vlog. Please leave me suggestions, video suggestions you really want to see on this channel, video content. Leave it in the comment section and I'll be sure to make such video for you guys. Okay, so do have a lovely day.
I wanna wake up in a Lamborghini. I want to fly for Santorini, make money to see me.